Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So, I'm actually kind of shocked a little bit with this new Zenkai that just got announced, only because I thought we were gonna get off of the theme from, April Fools and whatnot, but it seems as if they're actually trying to focus on this tag, which, personally speaking, I'm all down for it. And it also leads me to believe that we're probably gonna get a particular unit that a lot of us have been wanting for a very, very long time. So, anyway, we do have the announcement of the next Zenkai unit we'll be getting in the game, and it's none other than Wasteland Bandit Yamcha. That unit released a while ago, and I believe he released with launch, but this unit was interesting when he released, but now that he's getting a Zenkai, it lets us know they're focusing on Dragon Ball Saga, because Cyborg Tao is a Dragon Ball Saga unit. Granted, he's, primarily used on Weapon Wielder, but this is gonna be interesting, especially if they make the Zenkai solid. I don't know if you could use Dragon Ball Saga right now, but at least they're getting a buff, and that's a good thing. So, anyway, breaking down the tweet, it says, Wasteland Bandit Yamcha's Zenkai Awakening. An attacker that delivers a barrage of attacks with crits, gain critical rate and damage up at battle start. Plus, powerful effects like card draw and special cover change notification activate on strike, blast arts, crit. Okay, so they're really trying to focus down Yamcha being like a crit heavy unit, which is fine, right? Because obviously crits are always going to be a good thing, especially with him being a melee type. I think that should help with him being able to nullify cover change, but again, that's completely dependent on his crits. So if he has ways of boosting crits, then that would be good, right? And again, it said gain critical rate and damage up at battle start. So you already start off with an initial chance of being able to get crits, if you will, right? But his abilities by default already give him like crit buffs too. So it's just like the crit buffs on top of like the Zenkai buffs and all that stuff that he'll be able to use to aid, I guess. And also, it's weird because I guess Dragon Ball Saga now has a brand new blue unit with Cyborg Tao, and then they're gonna technically get a green unit with Wasteland Bandit Yamcha. It's just I'm trying to figure out what can they really do with this tag, because if I'm assuming that we're gonna be getting a new premium unit soon, right? Like one that we'll have to summon for, and seeing that it's right before Anniversary, I don't know if it's going to be either Legends Rising just to give us some units, or if they're going to make it an LF banner. I really don't think that we're going to be getting an Ultra right now, because again, Anniversary is right around the corner. They're probably focusing on the Ultra unit for the Anniversary, which makes a lot more sense. But if we're focusing on Dragon Ball Saga, personally speaking, I would really hope that we end up getting an LF unit for Dragon Ball Saga. And the main reason is because, and if I recall correctly, this entire saga, which has been in the game since day one, has 0 LF units. Not one at all. So I don't know why Dragon Ball Saga doesn't get that much love, but if this is the moment that Dragon Ball Saga is finally going to get an LF unit, I'm all down for it. Whether they decide to make it Kid Goku, with like his I forgot it is Dragon Fist, right? Or no, it's not called Dragon Fist in Legends. It's called Blast Through. It's been called Dragon Fist in other games, but either way, he has that move. They can make that into an LF. Demon King Piccolo though would be the best option in my own personal opinion. Like, it only makes sense that if we're gonna be getting the first ever LF for Dragon Ball Saga, that it's Demon King Piccolo. It only makes sense. So and plus, like, at this point, but Dragon Ball Saga, he can be any element factor apart from, I guess in this particular case, blue and green, because apart from Cyborg Tao and excluding the Bulma unit that we got, the last summonable Dragon Ball Saga units we got, I believe, were Piccolo Jr. and Goku, who are red and green, so respectively. So like, this entire tag can use an overhaul. The whole tag can. Now, again, there's a lot of units that they can try to pull from for Dragon Ball because, again, surprisingly, this tag is one of the least represented tags in the game. Better yet, I'm opening up the game right now to see how many Dragon Ball tag units we have, like Dragon Ball Saga. And in the game we have, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 22 Dragon Ball Saga units. In almost 7 years, we have 22. That, I don't even know, like, I'm looking at Android Saga, there's a ton. I'm looking at, let's see, Cell Saga, there's a ton. Let's see, I'm looking at, I know Buu Saga has way too many, there's no way they don't, of course they do. What else? Saiyan Saga, and they, like, it's, Dragon Ball Saga is so underrepresented in this game, it's actually mind-blowing. Frieza Saga has a lot. I already checked, like, we can check Black Star, Dragon Ball Saga, although I'm pretty sure they'll have, yeah, because GT's like spread out instead of it just being one gigantic saga. But yeah, just, it's so underrepresented in this game. I don't understand why, because there's so many characters that can be like added into the game for that saga, and they're just not in the game. So this could be that opportunity. Like I said, Wasteland Bandit Yamcha, he's a green unit, he'll be getting a Zenkai. The only thing that will somewhat throw me off, like I would understand it, but it would throw me off a little bit, is if his Zenkai is for green and weapon wielder. Because remember, that Yamcha has a sword. So if they make it green and weapon wielder, sure, I guess. I mean, if we're to do green and weapon wielder, one unit that could take advantage of that would be the Green Goku Mini. But yeah, green and weapon wielder, like, it does make sense, and it is possible that it could happen. But if it's green in Dragon Ball Saga, then that would at least lead me to believe that we're either getting a brand new green Dragon Ball Saga unit, or they're trying to make him the green unit of the team, which obviously if the buff is solid enough, that'll be fantastic. If it's not, then, you know, well, that's we'll have to see how that works. Right now, I'm just trying to check in the game just to double check with him being weapon wielder. He should be. Yeah, he's Dragon Ball Saga and weapon wielder. So I wouldn't be surprised. We'll just have to wait and see how this unit performs. If he is Dragon Ball Saga boosting like purely like green and Dragon Ball Saga, it's going to be interesting because, to be fair, you really can't run that team right now. Like, you absolutely just cannot run that team because the units on the team are too old, and more than likely they won't be able to hold their weight, except for Mercenary or Cyborg Tao. Like, he's the only one that can really take advantage of being ran on any team right now. So I don't know, man. It's just, I really don't want them to like mess this up. They could boost Dragon Ball Saga, they can find a way to boost weapon wielder, which is fine. I just really want this Zenkai to be good. The problem is, as of right now, finding a team for him is going to be brutal because you can't run him on Dragon Ball Saga. There's just no way. Like, we'll see what happens. But those are my thoughts about Wasteland Bandit Yamcha getting a Zenkai. Him being able to raise his crits is good, right? Him being able to raise his damage is also good. Him being a green unit is also not too bad. But we'll just see how he works in the grand scheme of things. Because I'll say, worst case scenario, you can just throw him on the leader slot and he'll be able to take advantage of buffs from whatever team you want him to be on. But that's about it. It's an interesting choice, but hopefully the payoff is worth it. But I do want to know what you guys think about Wasteland Bandit Yamcha getting a Zenkai Awakening in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.